Hey, did you know Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
Wait, Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
I heard Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay host a radio show?
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay are hosting a radio show?
Trevor and Jay
Trevor and Jay host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay show?
Trevor and Jay host a
Trevor and
radio
Jay
show.
host a radio show.
Trevor and Jay host a radio show? Stay down!
Is he all right?
I don't know.
It's too bad that, Jay and I aren't we're not trustworthy, that's for sure. But we're also not, forgiving or accepting.
Yeah.
So, especially when it comes to change or things that we didn't expect. So when we get to the studio and, a show isn't done yet or something, those poor guys end up dead.
Yeah, we have a really bad track record with this club.
Especially over the 4 years we've been doing this now.
Yeah, and all 40.
Before that.
I meant of the people.
Oh, right. But also the 40 years of hosting.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll call it quits after this one. Well, welcome to the studio, Sean Reese and Kaya Gibbons.
All right. Well, thanks.
Welcome,
Sean
welcome
Gibbons and Kaya Bodendorf.
But we got some guests on tonight.
And potentially more.
Yeah. For our final show, at least
as Fitchburg State students together.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Maybe it'll become Trevor and Jay host a podcast?
I don't know. We don't want to reveal any secrets.
True, we don't. And Jay and I have agreed that once this show is done, that we will no longer be friends.
Oh, yeah.
We had contracts that we had to follow, so
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing those.
Yeah.
Friendship contracts.
You were our witness.
Yeah. That's what that was.
Yeah.
And then we tried killing you freshman year on the air to break the contract.
Thank you for coming back after all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You succeeded in killing me, actually.
True.
It's kind of cool.
I think we did a necromancy special.
We did
At some point.
this semester. Yeah.
How many shows do
brought
you think we've had collectively? Have you ever tried to figure that out?
No.
I haven't either.
Was there?
So I know that sophomore year we only did
2,
four or
yeah.
three, maybe
Yeah,
even.
It was rough.
Last year we did a lot. Freshman year we did a lot.
This year we've been
We
good.
did 4 or 5 this semester.
We did just miss a month.
Yeah.
It's been a busy month.
We could have had 4 more shows, but we also couldn't have because
Yeah.
we had so many things going on.
So
When was the last time? It was a week ago, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's been a week since we had our last show.
right. Definitely. It's
Thanksgiving happened.
It's been 1 week.
Halloween happened.
Yeah, it's been a jam-packed week.
Yeah,
But hey, we're all still here.
exactly.
So
enjoy the next hour of us crying on air for your enjoyment.
So you know what? Why don't we're gonna start off with our weeks, which are really our months. But why don't we start with our guests this time around?
Yeah. Who do we have here today? I don't know either of you.
My name is Kaya Bodendorf. I am 22. I had my birthday recently.
Don't you lie to the people.
I said I had my birthday recently.
You can bring the mic closer to you, Sean. You
Can I actually?
physically drag
No, I know
the
I
arm.
can, but I'm
Yeah.
always afraid of popping.
Yeah, I try to ride the levels. It took me 2 years
Ride the light
to understand how audio measurements work. So now I understand this,
Good.
but I didn't for most of the time we've been doing this.
But in reality,
How's
Sean.
How's your week been? How's your semester been, Sean?
my week, well, actually, yeah, I guess I was on the first show and now I'm on the last one this semester, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, my semester's been good. I actually don't know how to summarize it.
Well, you had
Quickly.
some good. You had some good.
Bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone came up to me and they were like, all right, ladies, let's get this bread. And I was like, I'm not a lady, but it's 2018.
Yeah.
Anyone can do what they want.
They can. They can.
So I got some bread.
Okay, so I was thinking about that monologue you gave on the air 2 years ago or 3 years ago or whatever. And I was thinking we could make such a beautiful and weird like little short film to that, as if it was like a spoken poem. You know, like
Oh yeah.
I had some good bread. I
We
took
could.
a nap or whatever, you know, and just
Can I
like
re-record it because I hate the sound of my voice? in that one. I probably hate the sound of my voice in this too, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I hate it less.
we were actually.
I
gonna
hate it too. If that's any consolation. I'm kidding.
Well,
We were
you know,
gonna have
Trevor,
Morgan
I think you got a
Freeman.
real face for radio.
Hey. That's like the
You know-
That's
you
a
know, Sean,
backhanded
it is. It's like a very like
Yeah.
clever backhanded
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah.
My TV teacher in high school.
Why you know how to use
Give
a
it to
remote
me.
control? Teach you how to find your shows.
Oh my god!
Sean, I think you have a good face.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
For harvesting.
Because
I
I'm a
think
farmer.
Yeah.
You guys, am I good at like saying a sentence as if it's not the end of the sentence?
Yes.
I always
I know you tried to do it just then, but just then it was no.
You know it wasn't.
you are good at it, but every time you do it, I know exactly
know
that
it's-
you're gonna do it.
You know it's gonna happen.
It's
Fair
because of
enough.
your facial expression.
Yeah, I have a lot of tells.
You know what I think? I think
You
it
do.
is. I think when you start doing something, no matter how convincing you seem, your face gets a little excited about like the punch,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
your
yeah.
punch
Exactly-
is.
Get down! Get down!
That's exactly
That's me to
what
my
it
face.
is.
Yeah, no, it is.
Jay tries
Because
to
I-
lie
I-
to me about a lot of things all the time, and I
Ooh.
can always tell.
Yeah,
well,
but
Trevor
maybe
and I
you
actually
don't
brought you
know
guys
how
here
to
because-
actually
Yeah,
lie.
Kaya, what? Let's get down to the business. What other problems are you having in your relationship?
Oh wait,
No,
oh wait, oh.
So
Wait,
he
hold on.
always
Introduce
ignores
yourself.
me.
no,
Introduce
no.
yourself. I'm just a bad listener.
It's not time for that.
He's a very bad listener.
I am too. I asked Jen. I am too.
It's funny.
I asked Jen also. She said you're a bad.
Every time we go home and spend some time with my parents, there will be a moment where my dad is looking at his cell phone and will not take in anything my mom is saying to him. And I'm like, Mom, I know how you feel.
Jen, let me tell you, Jen, before I came on the radio show, sent me a link to a commercial, and the commercial was all about a guy who would not get off of his phone the entire time, and his girlfriend was like at a dressing room, like changing and putting on outfits, and he was just looking at his phone. He was like, "You look great, babe," and he wouldn't look up, and she was like, "That's you. That is exactly you." So I'm glad to
Yeah.
know that I'm not in it alone.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know. Phones are like a real distraction.
A real problem.
Yeah,
You know, the newest iPhone update tells you
to get off your phone.
It should, but it does tell you like I'll get like a notification and it's like your weekly average, and it'll tell me my
Oh, no.
weekly phone use average. You
Wow.
know what a steady
Uh-oh.
number has been?
Oh goodness.
Like 5.5 hours
A day?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean-
a day?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, that's
That's pretty crazy.
I'd hate to see mine.
yeah, it's rough. But I mean, granted, like when I'm in my room, I'm usually like not watching TV or playing video games. I'm
Yeah.
just sitting on
On
my
your phone.
So
I always say that I think my phone has made my memory worse because like social media specifically, I'm scrolling through all these things and
And
absorbing
forgetting them.
so much information,
Like-
and I'm training myself not to remember anything.
yep.
It's crazy,
Ooh, yeah.
you know.
I wonder what like what will be. I wonder if we'll reach a point where like everyone starts kind of being like, yeah, you know, this is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, do the cons eventually outweigh the pros of
Yeah,
our
I don't know.
communication abilities?
I am curious to know if in like the next. Wow, this got deep fast,
I
guys.
know. Welcome
I'm
to our
ki-
last show. We're talking about
Death.
we're getting philosophical.
I wonder if like within the next 50 years, if there will be like some sort of like revolution against phones, or at
Yeah.
least if not a revolution, like a more intelligible social system around how we handle phones.
I bet eventually, like probably in the 2020s, there's going to be a company that releases a flip phone as like a vintage like throwback thing.
And it comes back.
Yeah, like so people like you know how they release like the PlayStation Classic,
Yeah.
like the
Or how
NES
there's a
Classic.
resurgence of vinyl
yeah
Yeah.
like people are gonna
Yeah.
like get flip phones
I'm-
so they don't have like apps all
or
the time.
Polaroids.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
some vinyl right now and Polaroids.
Oh, I'm glad. Where?
Yeah. Pasties.
Polaroid pasty.
Yeah.
That'd be a business.
Let's call it Kodak right now.
Imagine they made
Jay,
like
Jay, Polaroids
cameras
are made
that-
by Polaroid.
Let's call it Kodak right now.
Polaroids are made by Polaroid.
All right, Team Polaroid or Kodak, guys?
I don't care.
Yeah, I also don't care.
All right, well, listeners, if you care, you can either call into the station, or you can. Oh, you know what? They got rid of MySpace. How are they going to contact us?
Did they? Oh,
Sometimes-
you're right. I forgot.
Our
Can I say
MySpace
something?
got deleted.
Sometimes I think about what it was like, must have been like to go to college in like the mid 2000s, and I feel like it must have been like just like the perfect amount of social media.
Yeah,
Where you could go on and see what your friends were doing.
but you didn't stay on
Yeah,
all
forever.
day. You didn't
You would still like,
Had a life.
like go find like a
Tobey
payphone
Maguire
and call
was
them.
still Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
What if they turn social media into physical places, and it's like you go to the
Oh my
it's like the
God.
internet cafe kind of thing? I don't think it would happen. No. I think they
It's
tried.
an interesting
I think that's
concept,
it.
though.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But would it be rooms full of people in silence, or would it be like people who like make friends?
People who scream at each other from across buildings.
I mean, depends what social media. Like,
Becomes
you could have like Tinder be a place where people just
True.
sit down and
It's
just
a-
have people sit in front of them and they.
It's
choose
literally
it.
just speed dating.
yes.
but like worse.
But worse.
Kai, you should put the mic closer to you. For whatever reason, our mic 2 is the least sensitive
La,
mic in the
la.
room.
Kai, can I have you press the mic up to your eyeball?
Yeah.
I'm just not getting
Yes.
enough audio of blood vessels in the eyeball.
Yeah. We need some good ASMR. Oh, no, yeah, but if you want to vote on anything that we say you should vote on, we don't have a MySpace anymore. Is there any other social media that they can...
Bird bath?
Oh, goodness. The feeder, right?
Bird.
The bird feeder?
Feeder.
If you meet me on Rust in Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
You can follow us on Steam.
Yeah. Yeah, follow us on Steam.
But yeah, you can follow us on Bird Feeder at Sweltering Dad.
And at the J Rice.
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
remember
that's how you say-
thinking for like many weeks in freshman year.
Everyone does. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that it was Reese. I always thought that it was Reese.
Yeah.
And then I guess everybody says
People
it.
are going to listen to this show since it's the last one and hear that and be like, oh, Rice. Cool. Good to know.
That is what we're saying.
Jay hates it when you call him Jay Rice.
Yeah.
Does he?
I'm used to it.
Is
but
it
I
because you're
will always correct
Is
you.
it because you're anti-German?
He's
no.
pro Reese's.
That's
Pieces.
why he's dating someone
pro
with the
Reese's
last
Pieces.
name Bodendorf.
Bodendorf.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. You know, we gotta make... Well, actually, that is your last name, but not based on
Kai, I bet
lineage.
you have some interesting
No, but
relatives.
also I
It's
have
an adopted last
What does
name.
that mean? It is an adopted last name, but I
What?
still have like German heritage. So
True.
like not from those relatives who gave me that last name, but
Yeah.
in general. have
The
German
only other
heritage.
Jew in my class today was saying that they had ancestors that died in the Holocaust, and I was like,
Really?
wow. Because I do not. My ancestors came over earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Isn't that
So anyways,
crazy?
welcome to the cheery
Well,
hour.
thanks for that.
Someone should call.
Wait, we haven't given them
people.
the.
the number.
Oh yeah, sure.
Give
Why?
them the number.
Wait. Do you specifically have people that?
Well,
want
I
to
remember
call in?
my friend Johnny Pereira called the last time I was on.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out.
I remember. We gave him hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I think.
Ooh.
Also, if somebody wants to call and rickroll us,
Yeah.
don't. Or
Don't.
call the
Yes,
police.
yes,
I'm going to
right.
call 911.
Justin-
Yeah, it'll be Justin.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Justin is not here yet because he wants to just rickroll us first.
I don't think it was Justin the first time.
It was Andrew, I'm pretty sure. Wasn't
Oh,
it?
really?
was it?
Yeah.
No, he was standing out there, wasn't he?
I
Oh,
know
he was. He was.
Yeah. Well, the first time it worked, and then the second time we know it was Justin, and it didn't because it didn't sound good through his phone. The way
Yeah,
he
I
was
think.
doing it.
Yeah, I think he was just playing it
Yeah.
through his phone.
So I don't know if he did it the first time. Oh well. And if you want to call,
665 4848, maybe?
yeah, 978-665-4848.
I'm trying to encourage Joe to listen to the show right now. I don't think he's ever listened.
I thought it was like
To the show.
867-999-8212. Or am I wrong?
867.
Who?
I thought the phone number for the station was 867-999-8212.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't
You
get
don't
it.
know the reference?
No, I don't.
Kiss me through the phone.
Is-
867-999-8212, baby.
I've never heard this before in my life.
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Well, sorry.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks, Soldier Boy, for that one.
Yeah.
Soldier Boy something. Oh, I don't know the words.
Soldier Boy up in it. Oh, watch me crank that, watch me fall.
All right, well, now we're going to get flagged on YouTube.
Yeah,
Thanks
come on,
for
Sean.
singing it
You're welcome.
perfectly.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
perfectly.
Could you imagine if someone sang a song just so well that YouTube thought it was the original?
That would
and
be
flagged
crazy.
It?
That'd be insane.
I wonder if you I wonder how much effort it would take
Yeah.
to like record your own song,
Uh-huh.
get it, like be looking at the audio, getting it like exactly as close as you can, and being like a big name YouTube star.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Putting it out, having it get flagged, and then suing YouTube for damages
Oh, wow.
that you would have made off of that video.
Yeah, I don't know.
What am I holding? What cord? Oh, okay. I thought it was just holding my like unplugged headphone cord.
Trevor unplugged WXPL without knowing it.
So Jay, how was your week?
My week was good. I don't remember anything except
Sounds like you had a week.
Yeah, I had a week. No. What? I don't actually know the last time we had the show. But it was before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
It must have been.
I think Thanksgiving happened. And that was it.
I think it
Just
did.
kidding. My thesis film is coming along. It's almost done. Probably will be showing the 18th if you want to come see it.
Ooh.
It's Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Hey, who was,
I need
who
to
was-
confirm that though.
Who was the
I'll see you
gaffer
next
on that
Tuesday.
one?
Oh my goodness, he's in a lot of stuff now. I think it's Travis Robinson.
Travis Robinson.
Travis Robinson.
I heard that guy can point a light and turn it on. Like
He
real,
turns
but
it
like,
on?
but like real
He can turn.
good.
Oh,
Like,
he
real
turns
good.
something on.
it on. And then I'm also going on internship, which is exciting and very scary. And so I need to find housing across the country.
Maddie showed me an app
So.
called Roomie.
Roomie.
Sponsor.
Sponsor.
It's ROOMI, and like people who are like looking, like have a profile, like
Yeah.
a personal profile, and like they're like, I'm looking for a roommate for this place,
Ooh.
or like I'm renting out this place. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
I should do that.
Yeah.
I need to cast my net wide.
Places are expensive out there.
Can you give a 5-word plot summary of the cinematography project that Sean and I helped you with?
I was about to say that I worked on my thesis, but I started and finished a whole other mini project.
You got that done fast.
Yeah,
That was good.
Yeah, it was due the end of that
Well,
week.
I was psyched because I was like, when we finished, I was thinking like, oh, it'll probably be like a while before I see it. Then the next night, I was like, awesome, it's done.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
5-word plot summary.
Sean, because Sean's the actor.
That's
Sean
5 words
goes
already.
Sean.
Yep, there you go. No, I don't know. Sean meets his grandfather puppet.
Okay, if we're
His
allowing
puppet
compound
grandfather.
words.
Yeah.
That's the non-spoiler free version.
Right.
We
Yeah, right.
we showed it to Jay's parents when we went to his house on Friday for his dad's birthday. Shout out. And MJ made us play it a second time. She was like, "Oh my gosh,
Liked it.
want to watch it again?"
Guys, so it's private right now on Vimeo. Should I just make it not private?
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally should.
Do you think it will affect me
No.
in a
I-
career later on?
I do not.
No.
All right.
If you
then I
if you
should.
just like if anyone questions it, say
Yeah.
like, hey, it's a fun little thing I made.
Okay. Because the audio is the only thing that I'm like, ugh, about.
Yeah, but
But even Zach, when he saw it, was like, oh, it's cool. You should clean it up and send it out in the world or something.
yeah, you
So,
liked it.
Yeah, except he saw a light.
I noticed it when I was watching it.
But here's the thing: it's not the gaffer's fault. It was our fault. We
I was-
didn't move it.
I was
You were gone.
I noticed
Sorry.
it after, and I
Wait, when was the light in it?
When Buffy, shout out, walks into the room at the very end, second to last shot,
Is
she
there-
walks into the frame
She
and
walks
there's a light right
past
behind her.
One of my lights.
Well, I know a cinematographer who made far worse mistakes on a project called Humiola. So
I don't know. I think any mistake that anyone made on Humiola has been covered up, basically.
Good.
can you send me the shot where Jill's in the corner? Because I love that shot.
It's so funny. Our producer was very blatantly on the edge of the frame looking at our actor who's supposed to be looking into a blank room.
I don't remember if I set
really
up the
funny.
camera and like couldn't see the LCD, so I like looked at it kind of and was like, "Yeah, I think that's good," or if I just
I
was
don't
in a
know.
rush.
You know,
It's okay. We shot in 4K.
I had on my intermediate.
Yeah.
I had a shot where they were editing it and they were like, "Trevor, come look at this. How did you?" Because I was a DP. They were like, "How
Yeah.
did you not notice this?" And I look, and it's like there's like somebody. There's supposed to be an old man on a couch.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the couch, you can see our boom op sitting down on the couch holding the boom. And they're like, "How did you not see this?" And I was trying to figure out how. And then I finally realized we'd done so many rehearsals of each shot. I think eventually he sat down, like, for the actual take.
Yeah.
Like, not the rehearsal. And I had watched it so many times.
That
I
you
was just
knew
looking at what was happening with
not
my
through the
eyes,
thing, yeah.
seeing if they messed up the dialogue or anything.
Oh, that
my
makes so much
God.
sense.
So
Okay.
Well, in any case,
So, hang
it
on.
came out good for Hemiola, and it'll be good.
Brief change of subject. I know allegedly who rickrolled us the first time.
Who?
was it not anyone we thought it was?
Bum.
Apparently, it was Maddie.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Did she just
She said she played it on her
throw herself
laptop.
under the bus?
Yeah. she-
I didn't
she
expect
texted me.
Maddie,
Yeah, I don't know.
and she won't expect us.
The radio's coming from inside
It's a
the
good
dorm.
thing this is pre-recorded.
Okay, wait. Yeah, no,
Hey.
I was gonna say,
Bum, bum,
imagine
bum.
how terrifying it would be if you were listening to the radio show and it's all four of us and it's like going on right now, and then there's a knock on your door and you open the door and it's me, Sean, Trevor, and Jay standing right
I know,
there.
right? Wouldn't
and
it
the
be
radio
even
show's still
funnier
going on.
if we planned it for one specific person that we know is always listening to our shows, kind of like my sister Robin,
That would be very funny if
That'd
if
be
we
did
were
that.
outside
So
her apartment in New
Robin.
Hampshire.
Like we had figured out some sort of easy way to send the signal to our buddy in the studio who can stream it for us. Like if that wasn't too hard or anything.
Robin, I really hope you're listening, and I hope that
Okay, wait.
because that'd be
Honest-
crazy. Like if
Yeah.
you were listening and that happened.
Real talk, though.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually been to her apartment?
I have
Do you even
not.
know where it is?
I do not at all.
Wait, you've never been to your own sister's apartment?
No. I know, it's horrible. It's I don't know.
I found out today my sister's going to get her master's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Couple girls.
congrats,
Congrats.
Ryan.
Cool, yeah. I've also never met your sister.
We
Really?
were talking
Yeah.
about
Really?
that
Yeah.
It keeps
over
blowing
the weekend.
my mind.
Yeah.
I feel like
It
there's
blows my mind.
there was ample opportunity
I-
throughout college.
I feel like maybe I might have briefly met them.
Maybe.
I know I met Kaya's
You
family once
Had to would've.
at a dance show.
Had to would've.
Yeah,
You had to
probably.
would've.
'Cause I think your grandmother was there.
Yeah, my grandmother always comes.
Yeah, she was a nice
So
lady.
probably.
Yeah.
And I think
But then, okay, wait. But your dads have met? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
our dads,
Few
yeah,
times.
they sat,
They
like,
sat
next
together.
to each other.
next to
yeah.
each other.
They'd known each other from something else that they met at.
Did they really?
Yeah, they'd met before.
Oh my god,
like-
wait,
oh,
was it
wait,
the,
I
thought they
was
just-
it the
did they-
undergrad?
Yeah,
Conference?
Convocation.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Convocation. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god, I thought they just like sat near each other because they like kind of.
Oh, is Sean's mic peeking?
Yeah.
Good
Sorry.
catch. No, that's good. Yeah, it's crazy. You're peeking like crazy, and well, I
guys are
raced
really
yours
bust-
a lot, so it's
You
fine.
guys are really
Thanks.
busting my chops.
Yeah. When you lick the mic like that, it sort of peaks a little. Back to my week. Kaya had a birthday, and
Hey.
my dad had a birthday,
Hey,
and I
They're
might
twins.
get a camera, but maybe we'll see.
Oh my god, imagine. Oh, god.
BMPCC.
Yeah, if I
Is
work
that
up the
correct?
courage.
Is that the correct wording?
Yeah,
If you work up the courage to spend,
to
Is that what it
pre-order it. Yeah.
I still think you should
Hey, guess
ask
what?
like Zach. What?
I mean, I
should do
have.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, "Hey guys, what? I
Basically-
have one."
no.
The biggest thing I got from asking Zach about that camera is that I learned that the sensor probably subsamples. So like it
Take it, like,
shoots
smaller.
4K, but
Yeah.
it doesn't actually have like 4,000 pixels on it probably.
Right.
So like
But like,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
it's still
I don't know.
showing you like
a really good quality image. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I would have heard by now if it looked bad.
right.
It also has really
Hold
nice
on. Do you mean
logo.
look bad like on the display and not in post? Or are you talking about in post? It would be. It's not built to shoot 4K, but it does.
Yeah. I feel like I would have heard about that by now. I don't know. I feel like Black Magic wouldn't make it if it was horrible.
Well,
Maybe.
here's my
Could
counter.
just be a money grab.
Marlboro makes cigarettes. And those kill a lot of people.
Did you know that Black Magic is an Australian company?
Really?
Yeah. They kill a lot of people. So anyways, that was my week. Who's next?
I feel like Kaya half went.
Yeah, Kaya did have
Yeah,
go.
sorry. Kaya, continue, go.
A little, I guess.
Are you 22 now?
I am 22 now. Congratulations to me. Trevor, you're now the only not 22-year-old in this room.
Ooh.
Wait, I didn't know you were 22.
Yeah, I'm like.
Sean's
the second
birthday is in
oldest, too.
September.
Did your
Yeah.
birthday
I don't-
happen this semester? I vaguely remember it now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what probably would have helped me remember
Fake
if I got invited to any sort of
Actually, that's
throwdown or party.
Hey,
Oh.
Jay, you know what would have happened? I was going to try to roast you for not inviting me to that party sophomore year.
Oh, yeah. I
Let's not talk about that.
really.
Oh, hey, hey! I don't know what you guys' New Year's plans are, but I'm having a birthday party, and
Oh, you were born on...
I
Wait, Eve or day? I
would
forget.
love to come.
That would
I was born
Even
on
if
day,
Jay
but
doesn't
my
go,
party
I will
be
go.
New Year's Eve.
That's cool.
Sean, you're not
That'd be
invited.
awesome.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Would
no,
you
screw
go?
it. To Trevor's?
Yeah.
That's a real invite. If you and
Should
Maddie
do
want
it.
to come,
Is it? Wait, Trevor, is it
To
going
all our listeners, if you'd like to head on
Yeah,
down to North
this is
Burlington...
a-
I haven't yet. But if
Not
APD guys, I joined a fraternity, by the way.
Surprise.
I've had a week. I went vegan and I stopped going vegan. I also joined a fraternity.
Wait, you stopped? Oh, I didn't know that
Yeah,
yet.
I did it for a month too. That's how long we've been off.
Wow.
the
Wait,
air.
no way that was a month.
It was
I
28
looked- I
days.
looked.
We
I did it for
missed
4
like 4
weeks.
shows.
Maybe I
Yeah.
found out about it late.
I think you did. I think you found
Because
I
I
out.
remember
found
you
out
showed
about
me
it
your
late.
snack drawer. There was one time you were drinking a soda,
Yep.
and you were like, I'm vegan now, and I was like, huh?
And I was like, it is.
And I was like, huh?
Yep.
Well,
But yeah, I'm gonna invite all the APD guys. It'll be a fun time.
Oh, never mind. I
Is it
don't
going to
wanna
be at your mom's house again?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I want you to take how drunk you got last time
and
No.
multiply it exponentially by a power of 13.
No, thank you.
go. So here's my issue.
there
Maddie is
isn't
leaving
enough alcohol in the world.
for New York on New Year's Day.
No.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what I want to do because I want to spend time with my hometown friends,
Yep.
and they always have a New Year's party. But then I want to spend time with you guys. I don't even know where I'm going next semester.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. You might find out in January.
yeah,
I don't know.
but I also don't want to do
That's
that.
Crazy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly.
Have you just not been?
You should just come to California with me and then find an internship.
I thought about that. I thought about maybe I should just go. I'm like, but on the other hand, Sides gave me a placement in Boston. I shouldn't.
True.
What if my potential employers are listening to this show
Bum.
and they're like, "Oh, he's applying to other places."
Goodbye,
you know, Sean, there's actually a reason why Trevor and I invited you on the show tonight.
You're gonna give me a.
We're Slovenes. Rip.
Doctor Who reference.
Yeah.
You should. How far are you in Doctor Who, Trevor?
Well, Jen, we would be a lot farther, Jen,
Ooh.
if for the past 4 weeks, Jen, you didn't tell me every time I suggest an episode. How about over the weekend? Jen.
So it's all Jen.
He's leaving you on the hook.
Yeah.
Well, in any case,
For
the most
probably
recent-
the past month, I've been like, babe, you want to watch Doctor Who tonight? And she'll be like, we'll do it this weekend, I promise. Jen. Sorry.
Wait,
Talking about Doctor Who.
Wait, I have a new theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't watched Doctor Who for so many weekends, right? Because you only watch Doctor Who when we guilt her into doing it every week on the show, and we haven't had this show for like 4
in a
weeks.
while. Well, you know what? I just can't wait for all the things that I know she'll love. Like all the times there's a nice doctor kiss. All the time there's a romantic moment shared between doctor and companion, and it embraces the love side of the show. I can't wait for her to get to those parts that I think she'll really enjoy.
Isn't there a part in one of the episodes? I can't remember, so you'll just have to watch them all. But where they say, "Hey, Jen Function Castro, this episode's for you."
They do, and
Who?
Yeah.
Jen
Jen
from
Castro.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
They say, "Hey, Jen Funker Castro, this one's for you," and then he lays a salty kiss down on the companion at the time. I'm not going to say who it is and ruin it.
Your use of her middle name threw me off completely. Shout out.
That's a Time Lord name too.
Sorry for the roast, Jen. We love you. I was gonna say that you.
Are you telling me you
see
love my girlfriend?
This is awkward.
Can we shut up? Hey, can we end the show for? Can we? Hey, Jay, can we edit this out? Because I need to have a talk with you.
Hey, do you know what I've been doing? So, like, we record our shows on GarageBand now, sponsor. And do you know what I do when we like start to run out of time on the timeline?
You pause
but
it.
I make it one thing afterwards.
You pause it, start.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. But I've been adding a drum fill in between the two halves of our show.
Have you?
Like as an intermission.
I like that. That's
it's
pretty
just
cool.
like the.
That's smart.
part.
That's smart.
Is it from Hemiola?
No, it's from the intro of TAJHARS.
Yeah, Sean.
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
At the very.
The
Do we need to play
the
it?
intro
Do we need
that
to
we
play
play
the
at the beginning of every
Sean, the intro that you're in.
show.
Fun fact.
I'm in what?
Today,
No,
Trevor.
I already took advance. I'm not in the intro.
Today we started the show and we were like halfway through the intro when I realized I hadn't started recording on GarageBand, so I stopped.
To all you listeners. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. We got a call.
Oh, that's what that was.
A call.
Did it stop ringing? Oh, no, it's still ringing.
Hello, welcome. You are on TAJHARS. Don't swear. Who are we talking to?
Hey,
Hey.
take a guess who would be calling you guys out of the blue on your final radio show.
Is it the president of WXPL?
No, it isn't, but it's someone
Wait.
who you said to call into your radio show at some point over the next 4 years.
Oh my goodness.
Is
wait.
this my uncle?
Not
No.
your uncle.
Oh, no. I recognize this voice, I think. Would I recognize your voice, sir? Have we met in person?
Oh, we have met many a time in person.
Wait, is this someone you guys know from high school?
Ooh, we're playing Who Am I, but in real life.
Wait, is this Zach?
Okay, it's somebody who has very little hair,
Charlie
somebody
Roberts.
who very much enjoys The Great Gatsby.
Oh my God! It's Mr. Warzeka.
Oh my!
Oh,
Oh my God! Hey,
All right, shout out to a high school English teacher from our high school.
how are you, Mr. Warzeka?
If you're not Mr. Wars,
I'm doing well. How are you two, gentlemen?
Oh my
Great.
goodness, that's amazing. That like the name connected and the voice just fit the face in my head. That was perfect.
Oh my God! Wow,
Wow.
this is wild. The Great Gatsby's what got me, and the
I figured that was gonna be the clincher.
and the hair. You could have thrown rosacea in there.
I should have thrown rosacea in there. I've been battling it mightily over the past few years to no avail.
No, I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. But I every week that I see you guys are posting something about the upcoming show, I keep thinking about that. That I had promised you at some point that I was going to call into the radio show, and I never did. And then I saw Jay had posted something about the final radio show, and I was like, oh, damn it.
What?
That's amazing.
There honestly couldn't have been a better time than our last show to call in.
To call it, that's great.
Now or never, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Unless there does happen to be some unforeseen continuation in the future that we're not privy to.
Well, we did put out the post that it was our last show just to trick you.
Right.
Into calling.
If there is something that you're not privy to, I can guarantee that Jay and I are not privy to that either. Also,
very much not privy to it.
So give me a 5-word description of Northbridge High School. Is 3 of the words.
No Trevor, no Jay, Rams. Lame.
Nice.
Okay.
But
Nice.
your presence really improved the school. It really did.
Yeah.
And a lot of us do miss a lot of the eccentric personalities in school.
Well, thank you for saying
Yeah,
so.
thank you.
We gotta come by and see you guys more.
Yeah.
Definitely. There's been.
You can. Miss Herbert is downstairs cranking out video after video now.
Oh yeah, broadcast is taking off, huh?
And there's something special in the works that I've been doing with some of the broadcast students, which is still under wraps currently. But it's a phenomenal idea.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited.
It's going to change the way the holidays are celebrated at NHS for years to come.
I am
Conversion.
shaking in anticipation. That's great. You know. I wish I never lost, or I wish I finished the bad lip read that we shot with you.
Yeah, right.
That was great. And I remember Mr. Scher was like, there was one thing we added in about a beaver, and Mr. Scher was like, "Yeah, you got to take that out."
Mr. Scher.
Would you say that the high school is on fire right now? Not in a good way, like on like a streak. Like, is it on fire, like going down the tubes?
I don't know what that question is.
I mean,
I've heard questionable
every high
things
school
about
has
the high
its
school.
things. You know,
Gotcha.
every high school has its things, and like, you know, I remember after I had graduated, you know, talking to the teachers in my high school, and they were like, "Oh, this was a change, this was a change," and I remember thinking, "Oh man, this place has really gone down." And I think it's that same sentiment that everyone who has gotten out of school looks back and remembers some of the fond times that they had, and then the rules have changed in some manner, and it just, you know, creates this nostalgia, and then anything that compares to it is just terrible.
That's a good point.
Right. Anything that is not what you expect it to be based off your experience is gonna sound like a bad thing.
Yeah.
But like
exactly
to like a freshman coming in who hasn't had
They don't know any
break or something, they're not gonna be like, "I hate this school."
Right.
Correct.
That's good. That's
Correct.
good to know that the school's keeping alive.
Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things going on. I think the newest thing is that they're planning annual trips for like the student body, and they're kind of alternating domestic and international travel. The last year they went to China for 10 days, I think.
Oh my God,
That's awesome.
Crazy.
And this year we're going to Europe. I'm currently slated to chaperone it. I still am kind of on the fence as to whether or not I'm going to, you know, go through with it for some like personal reasons. But it's supposed to be 8 days in England, Spain, and Paris. And next year they're going to Washington, D.C., and word on the street is the year after that we're looking at Greece and Italy.
Wow.
That is awesome.
That's really cool.
That's wicked cool.
Hey, we'll see you there.
Hey, if anyone at NHS ever needs a couple of hosts to host anything, we're your guys.
Let us know.
Well, as I was tuning into the podcast earlier and debating whether or not I should really pull the trigger and call in, I heard you guys tease the Trevor and Jay host a podcast at some point, and if you guys did want to host a podcast, I'd be happy to be a guest on that podcast.
Oh, that would be good.
That'd be awesome.
And I know that we have a lot of that equipment at NHS, so if we want to do a little visit/reunion type deal,
that would actually be awesome.
Yeah,
we could do a Warzeka music special.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, we could do some Tepid songs for sure.
You know, I'm going to tell you, I've been missing the Tepid CD that you let me borrow, because honestly, that EP reminds me, like anytime I'm driving around Fitchburg, that's what I listen to like all of freshman year, and that's all I think about when I'm driving around Fitchburg.
Well, hey, thank you. I really appreciate that.
I remember the choruses to one of the songs. I don't remember how it went. This is it. Where you are, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know the words.
That's a dead ringer, man. Just like that. It was probably Star. That was the song that a lot of people really, really enjoyed on that EP.
Yeah. So.
Do you mind singing the whole thing for us right now?
That's why I called in, actually.
Oh, good.
It's all just been a ruse. I just wanted to sing on the air for 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
He calls all the radio stations around here.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Nice.
All right, well, hey.
Yeah, I can burn you another copy of it, man. I mean, we really tried to capture, 2001 or 2002 in a single song there.
Yeah, I always love that EP. I thought it was that's why I stole it for so long.
Yeah, not a problem. A bunch of people have asked me this year for I've been moving a bunch of stuff in my parents' house and my house, and I stumbled across some items from the high school era, and I stumbled across a couple of old Tepid T-shirts.
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
The front of it says Tepid, and the back says "Enjoy responsibly," because that's how cool we were back then.
That's great.
Nice.
How 2001 of you.
Yeah.
How brand new.
We just thought we were the coolest, you know. And I also found a bunch of Tepid bumper stickers.
Really?
Yeah, and a number of people have asked me for a Tepid bumper sticker, and I've been thinking about, you know, bringing in that small box or perhaps getting like some more of them or something like that and handing those out as graduation gifts or something like that.
Oh, that's such a cool idea.
Yeah.
And we'll be there to host graduation.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's another one of my ulterior motives for calling in. We want to know if Trevor and Jay could host graduation.
Could you imagine? Wait, Trevor, what if we like branded ourselves as just hosts for like anything?
Like the hosts.
It's always just Trevor and Jay hosts
A something.
Yeah.
A high school
I
graduation.
heard the Oscars are looking for somebody now, right?
True.
Oh, true.
Rest in peace, Kevin
think
Hart.
We're in that league. You know, I think that.
Did he die, or is he just so small we can't see him anymore?
It's both. It's both of those things.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
tragic.
At a
That's
certain
very
point,
in the
you
shoebox.
just, you know, you can't.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Oh,
Poor
man.
elf.
All right. Well,
Hey,
good. Very good to talk to you, Mr. Warzeka. Thank you for calling in. You couldn't
Yeah.
have picked a better time. Our last show. That's like.
No, yeah, that's
We
amazing.
were
Thank
not
you.
expecting that at all.
Can I ask a question?
Oh yes,
Mr. Warzeka.
Mr. Warzeka. This is
Yeah.
Sean. This is Sean Gibbons.
he kind of looks
Hello,
like
Sean.
Daniel Radcliffe, if that helps you
Yeah.
picture him.
I get Harry Potter a lot. But my question.
Daniel Radcliffe in Harry Potter, or Daniel Radcliffe in like Equus when he went on Broadway?
I've never been naked.
I was
on
about to
stage
say
or
he
in
is
public.
naked right now.
Sean has never been naked in general.
I'm a never nude. No.
He's
but
a
no.
never nude.
Yeah.
Mr. Warzeka, my question is, do high school teachers gossip about students? Like,
I mean, occasionally we do, but it's more just like, especially in my circle, it's just to talk about either how ridiculous somebody is or something wild that happened in the classroom or something like that.
okay.
It's not like a hardcore gossip circle or something like that. I mean, but also I am male, and I kind of don't necessarily hang around with a lot of those who might be akin to gossip a bit more. So
Yeah.
Oh. So you guys are never.
Perhaps my answer is a little biased there.
But you guys are never like, oh, did you hear about that Bodendorf girl? I hear her boyfriend doesn't listen to him.
Well, of course that gets around.
Right, of course.
The voice
Well,
of NHS.
I-
That's why they call it the voice, not the ears.
Hey, wait, is that still a thing? For our listeners who don't know, I basically I basically took the morning announcements hostage the end of my junior year, and I like monopolized it, so only I did it, and I made it a position, and I wrote a rule book for it, and then chose someone to pass it on to. Is that still happening?
Oh, it is still happening, and it's contentious every year as to who's going to get it.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy that is it like a happy contentious? Like people are excited over the debate, or is it like annoying?
I think we had 5 or 6 people who were vying for it last year, and they were all pretty passionate to get it.
Nice. Wow, that's awesome.
Speaking of hostages, hostai, I had seen on the news that Mr. Zolo had taken all of the animals in an animal shelter hostage recently.
Is this some reference to his terrible mustache that looks like a ferret on his lip or something?
No, do you remember how it was like me, Matt, and Russ, we would always like make up horrifying stories about Zolo just because he was like the most regular guy?
Yeah.
You know, I found some old poems in my phone that I can't read over the air, but they were from your class, and I should send them over to you.
If they were written in Google Docs, I probably still have access to them.
You probably do. I'll shoot you an email with some of them.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
And hey, when we upload this episode to a YouTube, you can show Mr. Zolo and tell him that conversation and slander about him was broadcast to all of northern
He'll be like,
Massachusetts.
that's fantastic. And then he'll just look and be like, you know what? And he'll just turn and walk away.
Yep. You're not wrong.
Trevor, now I want to hear your poetry.
Oh, you won't like
Right.
it, and it'll get us kicked off of the air.
Oh, really?
But it is our final broadcast.
Yeah, right.
And I do have a question for you. Were you in the same creative writing class as Jen?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Because I thought about that when you just mentioned creative writing. I think it was the same year, though, so I had one of you in the fall and one in the spring then.
You did something, buddy.
Mr. Rosecca, matchmaker extraordinaire.
You put something in the works, and I
was playing a long game back then.
Yeah, and you knew. Hey, 5 years time, these kids are going to be good as something.
Yeah, good as something.
Well, hey, thank you for that. I'll never forget it.
Nice.
You're welcome. Glad I could help facilitate.
Yeah, thank you.
Are the teachers interested in student romances?
I don't know. Like, I mean, if it helps, like, avoid conflict in some way, I suppose. Like, I mean, like, if you see someone making out in the lockers beside the classroom or something like that, obviously you're going to say something about it. Or if, like, somebody's chronically late to class because they always have to walk somebody else to class, like some show of romanticism or something like that. Like, you know that, but, like, I don't really care. Like,
yeah,
whoever you want, like, whatever.
I don't know. You know how dangerous it is walking the pitch black corridors of Northbridge High School during the day.
Well, yeah, that is dangerous, and I do have a story about that time that did happen to me as well.
Oh.
Which I was trying to take a shortcut, which turned into a whole giant business of having to report people for excessive loss of clothes in a public space.
I always heard about that, but I think I always thought it was a rumor. I don't know if I ever knew that was a real thing.
Well, the parties involved had a very elaborate explanation as to what it was instead of that. And although I don't think that administration bought it, I feel like that may have lended at least a little bit of haze to whether or not it really happened or not.
Yeah. See, I feel like if that happened here, the school would be like, "You're out." But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe it looks better on the school to pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, we don't need these news stories.
unless it's the Fitchburg elbow.
Yeah, did you see the video of the Fitchburg elbow where the basketball player elbowed that person right in the face?
I did see that, and we asked Mr. Kozik if that was him. And he kept saying no, like, he's teaching downstairs, and we're like, come on, we know you still are on the basketball team with that horrid mustache of yours.
He is. We can confirm he is still on the team.
Yeah.
He goes by a different name.
I've been seeing Miss Lindsay around campus a lot.
Really?
Yeah, she I guess she got a letter in the mail that her graduation didn't go through, so she started as a freshman again.
She's currently out on maternity leave right now. She comes back in about 2 months.
No, that's a cover. She's just taking classes up here.
She is. That's great.
Yeah.
She's in
the Fitchburg Sports Hall of Fame.
Is it hers?
As far as I know, she is the mother. Yeah.
You're sure?
As far as I know, it can be deceiving, but just eating good.
I get confused for that a lot. But what can one do?
We have a surprising amount of teachers from high school that went to Fitchburg, and by a surprising amount, I mean at least 2.
Kozik and her.
Yeah.
I forgot that Mr. Kozik was one of them.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Kozik was one of them. Actually, Kozik and I were just up at Fitchburg this past summer. We were part of the Summer Institutes that take place there in July.
Oh, yeah?
For AP, and they do like some other type of training there, but we were there for AP training.
Yeah.
We hung out for the week. It was a good time.
Oh, you were here for a week? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were there for a week. I mean, we both commuted, but
yeah. How did Fitchburg?
We were there every day.
How did Fitchburg treat you?
It treated me pretty well. He
Yeah.
Gave me a tour around campus and showed me where some of the hot spots were back in his day.
Yep.
Good places for lack of clothing.
Yeah. Good places for playing games in the dark.
Having shoe fights.
Oh, right, that's what it was. A shoe fight. That's the detail I always remembered. There was a shoe involved in that story.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to
somehow.
tell me this story off the air in the end.
Yeah.
Sure, I can do that.
So, well,
thanks for calling.
Thank you very much for calling in, Mr. Warzeka. We'll make up. Jay and I will both make a plan to come by the high school together.
Yeah.
and come see all you guys.
We'll find
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You guys should stop by sometime. Just sort of let us know, and we'll make sure that people stick around to await your arrival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a few minutes since we've been there. So, well, hey,
It's been about a week.
yeah. So, well, hey, thank you very much for calling in. It was great to hear from you.
Hey, thanks very much, guys, and keep doing well out in the world.
Oh, hey, we
We'll
will.
try.
You too.
Good luck on your internship, Jay.
Thank you. I'll be thinking of
All right.
you.
All right. Sounds good, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Mr. Wozniak.
That was
Wow,
awesome.
that was great.
That was so cool.
Hey, thank you again,
thank
Mr.
you again.
Warzeka, for calling in. That's
great.
awesome. I was
Yeah.
not expecting
Yeah.
him to call in. That's awesome. I thought it was like Maddie or like. And who needs Maddie to call? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out and congrats to Maddie on her internship.
Shout out.
Yeah, Maddie got an internship at NBC.
Nebraska
Super exciting.
Botox Complex.
Yeah.
So she'll be working as a Botox
Some work
technician.
done.
Yeah. It's funny. We were just talking about how like we could just be hosts for anything.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, well, that might cost a pretty penny in the future because you might be a big name. You're going places and doing things with your face.
I went to Worcester last week.
Yeah, you
I'm
went to
going
Worcester.
places.
You what's that? Oh, you're doing something else. I keep forgetting what it's called.
Went to
It's
a train station, right?
Right, outside
Yeah.
Wonderland.
yeah,
Boston? Yeah.
right. Oh, you're in that movie Fever Pitch
Fever Pitch, right.
in Boston.
So
They're remaking it again.
So part of my week was Monday and Tuesday I was with Post Malone and Mark Wahlberg.
Gesundheit.
Thank you for the Netflix movie Wonderland, and it was an experience, that's for sure.
Yeah,
It
tell
was
us a little
interesting.
bit. Tell our listeners about that experience, Trevor.
Okay, so here's let me take you back to the summer of 2018. I went to an open casting call. Blah blah blah. Didn't hear anything for a while. School started. Got a call. Had another audition. I got a part. I got a good part. I got a speaking part with a lot of lines. A good amount of lines. And a one-on-one scene with Mark Wahlberg. The night before we were supposed to shoot, I get a call from the assistant director who tells me, hey, you don't got that part anymore. Post Malone does. And I'm like, thanks, Craig.
We need some film noir music in the background.
I
You're
know.
like, "Wah-na-na."
So Uncle Craig told me that one, and then they told me what other lines I'd be doing, and I was like, okay, sounds cool. And then Monday and Tuesday of last week, I went. So I get there, and I have lines in my trailer. Right, I had a room in a trailer. I had lines in there. Found out that the lines in there were not actually my lines either. And then finally they told me like what part I'd be playing and stuff, and I was like, okay, cool. So I memorized my lines for that. Went to hair and makeup, got all done up. My stunt double came in because I needed a stunt double for a part.
That's awesome. Because you
And,
did stunt training, right?
Yeah,
Did you
I had a training rehearsal. My stunt double came in. They made him look like me. They put a fake beard on him. 'Cause
Really?
There was one. I'm not going to say like what it was, but there was one part where basically he gets like thrown, and they were going to use him for just that part of the fight. So they make him look like me. They put a fake beard on him. Put fake hair on him to make him look like me, and whatever. We go to set. We're at set for a little while. Director comes in. Long story short, director takes one look at me and says I look too nice, and the stunt double took my part. So the stunt double ended up playing my part. So I walked through the background of a shot in the movie.
And
I was on for 2 days. That's the only shot I got in.
That's horrible.
But I met a lot of cool people. I had a lot of people stick up for me when that stuff was happening and remind me like, hey, you got hired because you're a good actor. This is just how it's working out. So like there were people who were on my side, and they were like by the end of it, everybody on set knew what happened, and they all
Really?
like, felt bad about what was
Oh,
happening.
that's
wow.
horrible.
So at least
At least everyone knew, though.
And then they all went on
Yeah.
strike,
Didn't
right?
They all went on strike.
Yeah, and now the movie's not coming out, so.
So it was cool. Sam Maggs was on set. She was working on it. That was cool. I made good friends with a guy named Big Shug from the rap group Gangstar.
Nice.
He gave me his number when we
Really?
finished. Yep.
That's awesome.
I told him if he ever needed any video work done
Nice.
to let me know.
Big Shug, formerly known as Big's Hug.
Big's hug. I didn't get it when I repeated it. But yeah, it was a cool time. I got a picture with Post Malone. That was cool. I was gonna take a picture with Mark Wahlberg, right
Yeah.
after he rapped, but I started walking to him,
And then he took one look at you and said, too nice. And walked-
Yep. He took right off to his car and was out of there within 15 seconds of rapping.
Oh, wow. Well,
That's crazy.
But
hey, but you got a cool picture with Post Malone.
true.
Did Post Malone know what happened?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him much,
enough.
but
You should have made him feel really guilty.
But
Ooh,
I can't assume. I don't think Post Malone knew that he got the part I was going to have.
Yeah,
but
probably
the
not.
part that my stunt double took, I was supposed to be fighting Mark Wahlberg with
Right.
Post Malone.
With Post
in
Malone.
that scene.
So he knew that you lost that.
Yeah.
So did you rehearse that with him?
No, not with him. But
Wait, did you reverse with Mark Wahlberg at all?
no.
So like,
Wait,
no?
so they just weren't
Oh,
there,
that's
and they were
a
like,
shame.
"Let's rehearse this."
Yeah, they rehearsed it with me because I was the guy doing. Because I'm not a big name either.
Yeah.
I mean, not either. I'm not a big name,
They're expendable.
My time is expendable.
Yeah.
They're not having I'm sure Mark Wahlberg had trained for that by himself with a guy in a comfy room. I don't think he had to go to set to do that.
Which is
So-
That's weird.
cool on one hand. It's like, yeah, you're.
But also,
known,
they were
you're a
shooting
name.
the day that I went in. They
but-
were shooting somewhere else,
Oh, really?
so it was
Oh,
in
that
the
makes
middle
sense.
of their
You were
schedule.
doing something
also.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant when you were actually there.
Oh, he was there. Yeah.
So when
But-
you ran the scene once.
You
didn't
were never in a room sitting
he
across
wasn't
from him.
there when we ran the scene. Him and Post Malone hadn't gotten there yet. It
Oh,
was
really?
Post Malone's stunt double, me, and a UFC fighter named Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Was that going to be your stunt double?
No, that was going to be a guy who was also in the scene.
Oh, gotcha. You know what you should do is
I hope I'm not
because
saying more than I should be saying.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think I am.
'Cause-
This is all on
yeah,
IMDb.
this is on IMDb.
So.
So you had a stunt double, right?
Yeah.
What if
His name's Heath.
you become that stunt double's not stunt man,
His lineman.
his line man
They're like we're gonna need a lineman for you on this.
for your part?
This
your
guy,
action
this guy's
part.
been in a lot of movies too. I looked him up
Really?
after, and he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in. You see Pixels? You see that?
I did not
I think he did
see
voice
any
work
Adam
on
Sandler
that.
movie in the past.
Is it an Adam
few
Sandler
years.
movie?
Yeah.
It is the cartoon one.
It's the one where the video games come to life, right?
That's an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, and Tyrion, Peter Dinklage is in it.
Is
and
it a Happy Madison movie?
Might be. I mean, because Kevin James is in it.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
Poor Adam Sandler. But yeah, so that was my experience. But I'm SAG eligible now. I maybe will get contacted for things because I made a good impression on people.
Yeah.
The guy who did my makeup did Freddy Krueger's makeup in the 80s.
Wow.
So I thought that was pretty
That's
cool.
really
Like the
cool.
original.
Yeah. Yep. He did Chucky. He was on Chucky too.
Ooh, I watched Chucky recently. For the
Really?
First time.
He said he's done. He was like I did all of the old horror movies. He's like anyone you name, I probably did.
Well, Chucky's actually, I think he's in the lobby waiting to come onto the show right now.
Should we go get him?
Yeah, probably. And you know what? That's actually probably a perfect time for us to switch over onto the second track,
True.
if you want. We can go over.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
we
Yeah.
have to.
Is anyone after us?
No.
Okay.
And we're back.
Hey, we're back. We're big time back.
Big time
All right,
rush?
guys, we're back, man, from our super long hiatus of TAJHARS. Man, it's been 13 years.
It's
been a week.
What a time. Well, all the things we've been through in the past 13 years
Yeah.
here at TAJHARS.
Sean lost an arm.
Uh,
Got
Trevor
our place
lost a
middle
beard
one.
in the war.
I actually did lose a beard in the time we've been on.
That's true.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was
that's true.
Wait, were you clean shaven at one point?
Yeah.
He was literally a year ago
For my birthday last year,
for
I
his
was.
birthday. I have weird photos.
Every now and then I think about it. Every now and then I think about just doing it.
It looks. I think it looked real bad on me. I don't think it would look bad on you.
I forget what.
I mean, it would
reason
be
was I wanted to.
weird for me to like look at you and you not have a beard,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would look bad on you. I don't look good without a beard.
Sean.
And
Look
I
at
just
that. Look at that.
I just don't look with a beard or without.
It's bad. All this.
Hey, wait. Are you gonna do it again for New Year's?
No.
I bet
What if that was your thing every year?
Every
at
New
your
Year's
birthday?
Eve.
if you kept that for a while, eventually we'd be like, oh, that's Trevor now.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It is crazy for me to think that was what you looked like this time last year.
yeah. Yep.
Like that just doesn't make sense in my mind because it grows so fast.
Yeah, it does.
Every now and then I think about how much I'd mess with people if I like cut my hair, shaved my beard, and like put in contacts, and like maybe even dyed my hair.
Oh yeah, you'd look like
Yeah.
a completely different
Yeah,
human being.
I would probably look like my brother John.
Jen messaged me and said, "No, never again."
Well, what?
About me cutting my beard off.
Oh, you're just like watching Doctor Who.
Yeah, honestly, that's where my mind went too.
Well, you know, the night that I shaved my beard, and you know, you guys know the story, but it was late. I couldn't sleep, and I got the whim, like I was all on a whim. Actually,
Yeah.
it was in the period that I was writing that script. Remember that script?
Oh
that I
yeah,
wrote?
you should finish that script.
It's
It-
gone.
No, it's not.
It is.
We can rewrite it.
True,
we
it could
we
be
remember
rewritten. But it is gone.
That's sad.
Celtics got rid of it because I didn't work on any Celtic stuff for like 6 months, and they were like, if you don't go back on in a month, we're getting rid of
Yeah.
everything, and then I didn't.
We should. That probably means mine is also deleted. Mine was attached to your account.
Yeah,
sort
probably.
Of. We should get Final Draft.
True, I want it.
Yeah.
But so I couldn't sleep. It was like 2 a.m. I shaved my beard off.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was writing the script, and then I like got some writer's block, and then I was like, I'm gonna go shave my beard. Shaved it off.
I don't think I know what the script was.
The working title was,
The Pastors.
yeah, The Pastors.
Was it
We'll,
like a
we'll
feature
tell
or
you all
short?
about it
Okay.
later. It was a feature.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a good portion of time where I felt like you and I like weren't friends, not like we were enemies, but
No,
like,
but there
I just,
was
like,
there was a while where like we didn't really talk much or anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dark day, dark days,
Dark times.
dark days.
I'm happy.
But this year we all
how-
hang out a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'm really happy how like by the end of college, all like friend stuff seemed to like just
Come
work
back
together and
together.
feel natural.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't know.
It feels like freshman year a bit, like
Yeah,
freshman
a bit,
year,
yeah.
before like freshman year, like
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone has that.
We've all been through our trials and tribulations as
Yeah.
friends.
Friends.
Some of us
Um,
more than friends.
So, anyways, that was a really good point, Kaya. What about the rest of your week?
So I turned 22.
That's exciting.
It feels like a perfect night.
And we had a really fun weekend. We went out for drinks on my actual birthday with like college friends. And then we went on Friday to see your dad,
hmm
who is my twin, 43 years older than me. Twin.
Yeah, and 1 day apart.
Right. And celebrated with your family, which was nice. And then we went to my family in Westfield on Saturday. No, we drove there Friday night and slept there Friday night, Saturday night. And then we went out with my family on Saturday, which is nuts because my parents and all of their friends love to go out drinking
Yeah,
and dancing and
We got very drunk and danced a lot with Kaya's parents and their friends.
yeah. It was a fun
Wait.
time.
Was one of them like in a gold dress? I remember your snaps.
No,
was
okay.
that someone you knew?
No, it wasn't somebody we knew. So I actually asked them why they were dressed like flappers, because that's what they were all dressed like.
Yeah.
Apparently they had just come from a murder mystery party.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and-
so cool. We should do one of those.
I was
Which was
talking.
wicked
Well,
cool,
Trevor
yeah.
knows someone that used to host them, right?
Yeah, I actually used to work at Murder Mysteries.
Yeah.
In my town, I was an undercover cop.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Oh, that's
fun.
awesome.
I played
Yeah.
like wait staff.
Do they
pretty
still
much,
do that?
And then halfway through the night, I like whip out a badge and I'm like, haha, I'm a cop. And then I
That's awesome.
solve the crime.
Do they still do that?
Yeah, now and then. I haven't done one.
Wait, so
in a
you
long
like play wait
'Cause we
staff
should go.
like, at the? Is it like a play kind of?
Yeah, it's like an improvised play.
But like in a
it's
house.
like it's like we have moments that we know are happening, but the rest of it is like improv.
Would you describe it sort of like like D&D, except you're acting everything out.
Yes. That's a really good way to describe it. So it's like a dinner party. Everyone shows the night is themed to look like a fundraising art gala night, and they all show up and they're all like rich people from town,
and then they actually murder someone.
And then
It's a cover up.
and then they're like points through, and there's like a nice dinner and all this stuff, and it's like there's like an art night where like there's an actual artist instructing them on how to paint something. And then there's like a point in the night where like there's like a part where during dinner, like one of us goes in and we're like, Mrs. White, you have a phone call in the parlor. And she goes out and picks up the phone. The phone's like, turn around. There's a bookcase behind you with like a note in it. And like we have secret things like that. And you like,
Oh, that's great.
read the note. And it was really cool. And then someone gets murdered through the night. And then you solve it together.
Yeah.
That happened at the bar with Kyle's parents.
Did, yeah.
Someone got murdered.
So yeah, that was really cool. They were there, and one of them sang "Hello" by Adele. It was really funny.
That was the
It
snap.
was very, very funny.
It's a cool
And-
bar.
Yeah, it's like a bar, and then they have a dance floor in the corner where there's a DJ set up, and she DJs, but then she also takes karaoke
Bless you.
Yeah.
stuff. So she
You get one.
I know I do, all right?
she
greedy.
transitions between karaoke and dancing, and so me and my family and all of their friends went up and sang Bohemian Rhapsody together, and we got the entire
great.
bar singing Bohemian Rhapsody toward the end of the night.
Amazing.
And we have a video of it, and it's great,
That's awesome.
but also really bad because we were all very drunk. And while we were there was also this random man who
was
hitting
this
on
is-
me
this is
hardcore.
So this guy was like, I don't know, Kai was singing along to a Hamilton song that someone was karaokeing, right?
Yeah.
And this guy keeps like looking back at her and
They're
like,
casting for a
dancing
Hamilton
a
movie
little and
right now.
smiling. Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
actually?
Yeah.
They should have
Crazy.
well, yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't know.
Honestly?
Actually, he's in it.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
That's cool.
like or in charge of it, I think.
Nice.
that would make sense.
In any case, this guy's like totally like interested in her and doesn't know that she has me as a boyfriend. And so he like starts getting kind of close to her or whatever. And then she came over to me, and like, I don't know, a minute or two passed, and he came over and introduced himself to her like across from me. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm
then-
standing there with my arm around Jay, and he comes over and leans across
like,
Jay, and he's
"Hi."
like, "What's your name?"
I'm John Patrick.
Yeah, Jay's name was John
his name.
Patrick.
Sean,
Really?
Sean
Yeah.
Patrick.
John
Listen.
Patrick. And he
Wait,
leans
was that his
across
last
Jay,
name?
and he's like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
But he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, my name's Kaya." And he was like, "Oh, remember that because my brother's name is Kyle." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
And then I was like, "Hi, and I'm Jay, her boyfriend."
It was very
That's what I
funny.
said.
She-
He
My-
didn't seem
Spoken
phased.
for.
My
He just seems like
dad-
a really friendly guy.
My dad
yeah.
and my
Maybe
aunt
creepy.
Yeah.
were cracking up.
Yeah,
over
maybe he was just
that
real
'cause they
drunk and he's
overheard
like
it.
trying to make friends.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Well,
I also-
because it was weird because then he started talking to literally everybody
Everyone.
who we were with.
He
Yeah.
just wanted to get
And
with someone that night.
I overheard him talking to one of my mom's friends, Laura, like, "Oh, I know her name is Kaya, and I'm going to remember that because my brother's name is Kyle." And I'm like, what
Yeah.
is your deal?
Both start with a K, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
I also twerked on the dance floor there
Ooh.
a couple times.
Yeah.
And then the DJ started like targeting me and like pointing me out and like hassling me.
It was
funny.
I don't
very,
know.
it was very funny.
That was funny.
And then the next day we had like a low key day. We went shopping for my mom. I was surprised at how not terrible I felt the next day. And then we had like a low key birthday dinner with my family.
It's a good weekend.
Yeah,
I got sick from drinking on 2 separate occasions this past weekend.
yeah. You were telling me that on the bus after I got
Yeah.
yelled at by the bus lady.
One of them was the Alpha Phi Delta party, and that was a night. And then and then Jen and I went to a casino this weekend for every year my dad throws a company Christmas party,
Nice.
and he like gets everyone in a room, and
And it's
like,
a different company every time.
right. Yep. So we stayed at Mohegan Sun, and
Nice.
it was like open bar all night. So like
Wow.
we drank a lot, and then like there's a point in the night where like Jen like wasn't feeling good, so she like went back to the room, and I like wanted to keep hanging out with everyone. Like I was hanging out with like my dad, and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Colby was there, and
Oh, nice.
like a bunch of people from my dad's work, and so I said goodnight to Jen. I was like, I'll be up when I'm up. I left and she got sick after I left, and then I went back down and stayed up till like 4 a.m. and then had some 4 a.m. burgers, and they didn't stay down for very long.
Oh no, that's the worst. 4 a.m. burgers.
Yep.
It's a new album
Yeah.
coming out in February, I think.
Right. I think so. It was a good time though.
Nice.
But yeah.
Trevor and I bonded over feeling like we're still recovering from our weekends. So
Yeah. Yeah, that was Saturday, and today I was still not feeling great. So,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like super hungover after it happened. I actually felt fine in the morning, but my grogginess did not go away until like today.
Makes sense. And he's still hungover. No, just kidding.
I felt like that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it was a fun time.
Yeah, that's true. We're nearing the end of the show, I think.
We should play What Are You Chewing On?
I thought about that.
Guess what it is?
What?
Your tongue.
Gum.
Gum.
Really?
Oh.
Yep, you win. Now you get to eat it.
I won. Oh, okay, cool.
You know, I forgot it, and I wish I didn't, but Rob got me some horse meat.
No way.
Yeah, I think it's jerky, some like horse jerky.
Wow,
And I should have brought it.
that's
Would've
really
been
cool.
something.
Also, when I was
We'll have it at New Year's.
when I was leaving, sorry, when I was leaving Jen's house today, she was really trying to convince me to bring some dog food with me to give you tonight.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no, because I don't want to eat dog food.
No, yeah, that's a oof. Oof.
I've had too much dog food this week, so
Oh yeah, no, you're full.
yeah.
Yeah. I keep trying to get Sean to eat it, but I don't think he likes the hard stuff. He only likes the soft food that I put out for him in the living room.
That's because his teeth are too weak.
I saw you took Al away.
I did, yeah.
you brought
Al
him
is my
home.
aloe vera plant. I brought him home this past weekend, so I didn't have to do it when I move everything out.
I have a rose that's dying, and I was gonna like feed the dead leaves to him, and then to give him the nutrients. And then I was like, what do I do?
What if aloe plants were like Venus flytraps in the sense that they moved, but they didn't like they didn't close on anything. They were just these giant spikes that swung around and like stabbed at stuff.
Have you ever seen the video of like the origin of like the Venus flytrap?
No.
It's really, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you it later. It's wicked
Okay.
funny.
It's the one that it's like people acting it out, right?
Yeah, it's the guy from Vine.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's ridiculous.
We'll have to watch it. Sponsor.
So Justin didn't answer your call because he was napping.
Of course he was.
Slash
Justin.
probably didn't set his alarm properly.
Right.
It's okay,
Right.
Justin. Justin, when you send that message, I thought you were saying that it was the fire alarm going off, so it went off earlier.
Justin, just remember that it was your last chance to ever be on the show ever. So
Yeah.
He'd been on before. Probably.
We've had a lot of people on in
Yeah.
our times here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Remember
like
the time-
his last chance to ever do it again.
Right. We
Yep.
never had the president on. We wanted to do a state of
You know,
the
I
bird.
wondered for a minute if it was him when Warzeka was like, "I'm bald," and
Yeah.
I was like, "No way is that the president."
I thought you were going to say you thought it was him who rickrolled us.
Oh,
Feel like-
okay.
That would be really funny.
You know what happened to me earlier? That was awful. I was in my room and I had to go to the bathroom, so I walked in the bathroom, took a seat, fire alarm goes off.
No.
After being like lazy for like a half hour, being like, I don't want to get up right now, walked in less than 5 seconds, the fire alarm went off.
That was actually, that is the moral of the story that is TAJHARS.
Don't poop.
Is that... Yeah, that was... I'm surprised it took us 4 years to get there, but I think it was the only way to tell the story and have it be effective.
It was. You know what I did at the high school one time?
What?
I downloaded a bunch of like little like virus things I had written onto a flash drive.
Yeah.
And they would do stupid things like if you plugged it into a computer and opened it, it would make like the disk drive like keep opening and closing and stuff like that. And I went into one of the teachers' rooms and put that one on the computer.
Yeah.
And the second I opened it, like the very second I opened it, the fire alarm went off in the school. And I was like, the timing could not have been more perfect. And I was like, I did that somehow. I was like, somehow what I did that. And spent the rest of the day freaking out. And then after like 45 minutes, we went back to the room, and like I had the flash drive, but the disk drive was just going like in and out. And
that's
stop.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's great. I thought you were gonna say that like you crashed their computer for good.
Oh no.
Imagine.
I don't know. I feel like there are definitely things that
If
you
you
can find that do that.
Delete System 32 in your computer, it will not turn back on.
Yeah, that's.
It shuts it down, and it erases the information it needs to know how to turn back on.
Didn't somebody post something on the internet recently? It was like a meme that was going around, and it was like, all of your incognito browser history is stored in this file. Make sure you delete it.
32?
It was System 32, and it was like,
my
make sure you
God.
delete it after you've been incognito browsing.
And people
like-
did it.
Probably. It's like that stupid thing where it's like, oh, did you know the new iPhone, if you microwave it, its battery will charge?
Yeah, then people do it.
Or you can drill a new headphone jack into your iPhone.
Yeah.
There was a text going around for a while, and if you copy and pasted this certain text and sent it to someone with an iPhone, their phone would shut off.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, that went around for like a few weeks. Then Apple was like, they cut it. They were
Yeah.
like, update your phone, and it's gone.
That's awful.
Wow. Kind of got a new phone.
I did, sort of. I
We
have
actually-
two phones right now.
Actually, yeah, Sean, you, me, and her have the same phone now.
Nice.
Well,
So
except
mine's
Sean
broken.
has the bigger version.
Well, yeah.
Mine
Sean
is
is-
a little bit
It's-
bigger.
It's bigger and better.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I just got a weird message. Hold on.
It's Systems 32.
From whom?
You know who just messaged me?
Who?
No.
President. Uh-oh. Do you
Is
want to
this
show
your
it to
work?
me?
Spittle.
Wait, what?
Spittle Wonky.
What?
Spittle?
He said, I'm outside the studio.
Spittle Wonky. Like, wait.
Wait, he hasn't been here for
Yeah, no, I thought he
ever.
didn't go here anymore.
I don't think he does.
Should we check, or should we, is it fake?
I don't remember where we left off with it. I don't think.
That's
He wouldn't have texted us if there was, like, bad blood.
Should I go? Do you want me to go check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on. You want to pause, or are you just going to keep it going?
We'll keep talking.
Okay.
For those
Should
of
I let
you,
him in? Should I let him in? If he wants to come in?
sure, maybe. I don't know. See if he wants to come in first, or if he's just like, hey, what's up?
I can see him at the door.
Oh my god,
That's so
that's really
Oh
creepy.
my god.
I'll let him in.
Yeah, sure. He
I
needs to
literally,
shave.
I literally don't think I've seen him since freshman year.
I don't
I've
know.
never seen him. I'm excited.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. He's. Yeah, no, that's him. No, it'll be fine. This is funny. Oh my goodness, if he hears this on the radio after, maybe we'll edit
yeah.
this out.
Hold on. Where should I sit? You can sit. Hold on. No, Sean, can you move?
Hey, Spittle, what's up?
Hey, Sean. Hey, Jay.
How you doing, dude?
Good. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Hold on. Okay, Spittle, you can sit down. Watch on phone. Is this Sean? Sean, here's your phone. Hold on one second.
Yeah, Spittle, you can just share a mic over there.
Can I share my dude, Trev?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on one
We
second.
got a chair. You move a chair.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, yeah, no problem. How you doing, Spittle?
So, Spittle, what's going on? Nothing really. I've been, just living my best life. Yeah,
cool.
well, we haven't seen you since freshman year. Yeah, 2016 was that last time I saw you guys?
Yeah. I think that was the last time.
I think it was 2016.
What have you been doing since then? Like,
I was traveling for a while. I went on
Nice.
vacation
Nice.
for some family things. I didn't want to be in the area.
you transferred, right?
Yes, I transferred. Where did you transfer from? Sorry, where did you transfer to? I transferred to a different college.
Oh, yeah.
So what brings you back here?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the three of us and Sean and this girl over here.
Yeah, sorry. Kaya,
Hi,
this is Spittle.
I'm Kaya.
Spittle, this is Kaya.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
I feel like I didn't leave things on the best note, and I wanted to come back and we three of us were friends freshman year, and I haven't seen you guys in a while.
This is This is
okay,
amazing.
well-
This is actually like the best time you could have done this.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
our last radio show.
This is the last show?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't see your post on Instagram.
No? I think... oh, okay.
You didn't see
I don't
his
know if I
post?
follow you. Do you follow me?
Well, I didn't see a post you posted. Was it you guys on the beach?
Yeah, that was the one.
I didn't see a post.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How
okay.
did you?
Well, so I don't know why. Like,
I love that jacket, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to be rude, but like, why? Why you kind of messed some stuff up for us freshman year. Yeah, see,
not to be rude, but
I was going through a tough time. Yeah, Spittle, did you get arrested? Yeah, I had some trouble with the law. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy for the ways that I acted, and I am sorry, but I'm also not super happy with you guys.
I mean,
we weren't super happy. Hold on.
Maybe we should end the show before you.
Yeah, hold on.
You go
Spittle,
into
do you want to go? No. I don't want to go outside. I want to talk to you guys about this.
Spittle, what the hell is that?
Spittle. What is that? It's nothing. It's a toy.
Spittle, put that back in your jacket.
It's just a toy. It just looks like what you think it is, but it's a toy, I promise. I'm going to put it down on the table. Okay.
Okay. We should probably just end the show.
Yeah. Spittle, we can talk to you when we get off the air.
Yeah.
Do
you wanna go downstairs, Spittle?
I want to sit here in the studio. Actually, Sean.
Yeah.
Do you remember me?
A little.
Were we close? Because I thought you were one of my friends. But in the past 2-3 years I haven't been on the show, no one has said anything but crap about Spittle.
Spittle, okay.
Spittle, you
not
kidnapped Jay and I freshman
Any
year.
bad blood.
And I don't even know this girl over here. I don't even know this girl.
Yeah,
you invite this girl in when you know I'm coming?
Spittle, that's Jay's girlfriend.
But you haven't been here.
Spittle, that's Jay's girlfriend. We didn't know you were coming.
Yeah, you haven't been here for years.
You always knew I'd be here for the last one.
We
didn't. We didn't plan this. You did. I know you did.
Spittle,
I see your post. You don't post on Instagram, and you always tell me to follow you on Twitter. We tell everyone. We tell everyone about Twitter.
We made a MySpace joke earlier.
You missed me.
Wait. Were you listening on the app? Like, did you know that? You must have known we were
I
in
haven't
here,
listened
right?
to you guys in years. Because I was hurt. Okay.
Okay. Spittle, this is like really just not...
And uncomfortable, especially for our last show. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make anyone uncomfortable. Sean and... What's your name?
Kaya.
Sean, Kaya, can you leave the room, please?
They're not going to leave the room.
You
Look,
guys don't
Spittle,
have to leave it.
Can you
guys leave the room, please?
Spittle,
Spittle,
Spittle, why don't you wait in the lobby?
Yeah, we
You
can.
want me to wait in the lobby?
Spittle,
All right, do you guys want to... We'll cut the show now. Do you guys want to...
You want me to wait in the lobby? You want me to wait in the lobby after what you've been putting me through? Spittle, you need to chill.
You need to
want me to
chill.
wait in the lobby?
Spittle, I'll go to the lobby.
You know what I have done?
Spittle.
Give me
I'll
that
go to the
board. Give me that
Spittle, I'll
board.
go to the lobby if you let me take this.
Spittle, stop. Spittle, stop, please. Give me that board. Give me that board. Give me that board. Spittle, stop. Ow.
Spittle, I don't want to take over the show again.
Give me
Spittle.
that board. Spittle.
And thanks for starting your week off with Trevor and Jay.